You call him?
Several times. He's not answering.
Think Maurice was right
About what?
about the African?
His name? You know his name, Calvin. It's Bio.
Okay, Bio. You think Maurice was right about the lawyer not wanting to help him?
All right, Sistas fans, so BET dropped a sneak peek. Hopefully next week they do it a bit earlier because somebody told me they just posted it around an hour or so ago. But essentially, the clip itself is almost 2 minutes long. You already know the drill, copyright, yada, yada, yada. I can only show but so much. But essentially, it's just Sabrina and Calvin in the waiting area of the police station. And we're still doing the same old song and dance of Calvin being suspicious about the lawyer that African hired in order to help out Maurice and Sabrina. But I think what made me like this scene is the fact that Sabrina shut it down. It's like, stop saying that African, you know what his name is, Bio, because Calvin's still on that, petty nonsense. But now in back half of the season, we know Bio's going to be like, so I want to return on my investment. But at the same time, we haven't gotten there quite yet. So it's just one of those things where Sabrina is definitely reaching her limit, and just her kind of snapping at Calvin has me going, okay, are we going to see a little bit more aggressiveness from her character in the back half of the season? Because remember, the season 6B is definitely setting things up for what's to come in season 7, and we might see, subtle or major adjustments to some of these characters that we see, from week to week. I mean, at the end of the clip, she straight up says that she's beginning to start losing her trust in people. So again, this could lead to some interesting dynamics of Sabrina as we go through episodes 12 through 22. And I mean, Calvin even says something like, to the effect of, yeah, I know the feeling. So I'm like, is this the beginning of the end for these two? I mean, not that they were ever together, but I don't believe Calvin is going to be in season 7. So I think once all this Q stuff is, sorted out, Calvin might decide to bounce. And, my feelings about Calvin as a character aside, you all know I'm not the biggest fan of the character. Anthony, great actor, but the character of Calvin has long overstayed his welcome. But essentially, him living with Maurice, I would get the heck out of there. Like, there's no good that can come from living with this guy any further, after this whole Q ordeal, especially after Q's people literally robbed him of everything he had in the apartment. So it's like, just get out, just bounce. It's not worth it. So we do know that Logan's superior in the police station is going to interrogate Maurice and discover that the case is as flimsy as, tissue paper. So that leads to, Maurice being released. So I don't know if the lawyer Bio arranged actually will come down to help out. Because in the clip, it says, hey, he's coming, but that was an hour and a half ago. So with that being said, that's pretty much the sneak peek for tonight's episode, which will air in about an hour. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And Novi, I forgot how she was working that orange dress in the mid-season finale. So holy crap, I cannot wait to see her tonight.